Yo, Charlie, guys. This news here, good news give. Very, very, very good news give. I mean, the young man missing good. With the hear reports, see the girl drop all the charges down since Charlie. It really, 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 really go help the guy, like, as in personal life, not even in football life, say, because right now, say football, say, forget about this young guy. And the same girl, we apparently then beat him, the same girl, we what go drop the charges. Because with the hear, say, as the KSF go call and things, the girls to them they work and things and they together they do things together. Because the girl not failing with that. So yeah, I did bring some experts on board, make you explain the thing into details, make you get because this particular case we start hashtag ask problem. That be the question people the base where is Greenwood? Any update on Greenwood? How far plus Greenwood? Where Greenwood they blah 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 blah. We know say they go cuts back and forth, but Charlie, today news really, really, really be good giver. But when it comes to his footballing career, I don't know. That be where a little bit of a question mark will be because it has affected his career. And coming back from this kind of problem or situation, he has a long way to go. I mean, match fitness, traveling to away fans, how they compete, and this thing it won't go down well with quote unquote the feminists like in UK, like people with them be then women, the channel women energy and things, no, it won't go down with them. They'll feel like, Charlie, how you get to you go report case now you drop what happened and then bribe you then you back. People still go follow up on this case. Wow. So I feel like he's free. He's about to be free, but it'll be 100% here. We make we see how we go. In footballing career, I don't know how man you go take the news. I don't know how man you go accept them back, training ground. Even in all players self will be against what you do. No? I don't know how they go take them back. So I don't know if the little advice I go think is maybe you go start from a small club, probably on loan. If he really wants to come back to football, I feel like you go hear more news after this good news, positive news for him because right now we be free, no. You know he's a footballer, but he has been out for like is it almost a year? Like you can say almost a year they come, but he's not much fit. Maybe they train personally. That one be personal fitness. But right now, no, in psychological, like this one self go be some way because up there, no, he has really been through a lot. How go be psyching, but they can't play football again. Away fans and things. So it'll be good news for him, but he has a long way to go. Anybody will want bring his admission, be I make it just come on board because this audio could go the pro channel top. Yeah. So anybody will want to talk be best just join and make it do. So my I get give Greenwood wow. Like as he come back, the Anthony go make sure small for the Man U fans. Anthony go get competition small because both Anthony but them someone be Benassi or Mumpa. But I mean Anthony's a new player. People they forget say Anthony be new sign and if I adapt to EPL, you see. But the 100 million price tag too will come right now. Say, ever since Neymar spoiled this transfer window, people they forget say Neymar will spoil the transfer window plus the 222 million euros deal to PSG. So right now 100 million be normal thing. So Greenwood, maybe if I could advise him there, make him move to some club big Crystal Palace there or make him start for there. Then they hear quality players. They hear quality and Greenwood is quality small baby Van Persie. It could really help him more. The reason why this page say in Greenwood the matter, it really the worry boys. Wow, then check because not people they like him matter. Why you don't like him matter safer? Like it be some way be you go try full give him. So if you dey get questions about Greenwood, wow. So I left set like 2 hours ago. I think it's like the guy make free. Like we go shoot him for setback. I feel like make I do this page, make we talk about time. So you get anything to talk, I just make we know, make we discuss. Greenwood is free, but it just then the end there. Will he still play football? What he go do plus in life right now? He go choose football still, he go play because it go be difficult. The abuse go start. On him. Wow. Funny enough, to the same girl. Pictures can't wait. The guys they go shopping and things. So Charlie guys, it's the baby girls now. What's pa with my own? Because I don't understand. What's your ball? You say them beat you that things. You go report them things. After that, you now go withdraw the case and things. They throw the guy. So I feel like they were in a toxic relationship, like toxic one and kasa pan with like ọmọ yẹ ọmọ pii a ọmọ bu ọmọ ho ma san yẹ ọmọ ayẹ nsẹm ma bu ọmọ ayẹ nsẹm saa wey dey happen. I dey try get one expert on board make he give you the details of this situation where because it come then situations I mean I know the one involved my body playing team. Maybe any tactics from the back. So Charlie, it be good news for the young man. Very, 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 very good news for him. Like Charlie. Because the negativity around them be mad, mad. And child footballers they go through this thing, they don't get positive news like this. If you guys they carry how look at how Mendy in case he go before Greenwood come, but still now Greenwood self can't get positive news. Mendy still did the situation inside. But to the footballers and because I am a catcher young guys no happen like footballers will they come up. It be environment where you now settle now, you can start to get money. People go feel frame you, people go feel fake things on you. People go feel do things where like you say, if you what about Tom or Trap me? Look at Daniel Alves' situation right now. Shocking. Like that guy win everything for the world inside. Like most decorated player way in this generation, Daniel Alves. Then they can't go jail. Oh, she confused and your wife go club, something happen like that. Oh, serious. Is it back? So I mean, this build the issue there. I see now my eye get give him. I was like, oh, but make her wait small. Okay, now they go process him bail. He make free. Everything go make official say he make free. Because this time just breaking say he make free, like the girl drop charges. So still he go dey court. He go do some 1-2 then thing. Then he go make free. When he's free, he has to report to United. They go tap them discuss plus the plans for arm. Whether they go terminate in contract, he will continue. But I feel like Ten Hag had been really good. Because according to Ten Hag, he say he's in the dialogue with Greenwood almost like every week. Then they talk. So he did in plans inside. But as to how the club go receive him back, the players, the fans, that be things where he for think about. He now for think about playing he back. So I don't know how this thing so go pan and his family too for help out. He back. This situation there, Charlie, for two any footballer again. For two, therefore be careful. I go take link the party issue self. I mean Africa the party issue self die off guys. And apparently they say some kululu who they but with the praise party issue to go die off because it's still there. Sometimes people go take that issue come. So these footballers and Kasa therefore be careful. Therefore be extremely, extremely, extremely careful. Akasa, Jamaica Nakasa, na mami, let me give you a view on this whole situation. How you were pro sir, on Jamaica. So Charlie guys, come on board, make you see your view on this Greenwood positive news because for me I think it's a positive news for the young man. I mean, Charlie, it no be easy say you will get this yawa for your body at all. I read it back. Okay. Akasa. Talk to me, bro.
Joe, good afternoon.
Charlie.
I just did see what they talk now. I make happy because Greenwood be my boy. Greenwood be my boy. Right now, we just the hope say like it karma. We don't know how Manchester go accept the news and everything. But we just the pray say it will be positive. And if it turn out to be positive, there as a young footballer, no, there, if I focus on him ball right now because now the hates no there. Even all the journalists then go day in back, then go like to see what he go do right now if he come out. So any little mistake where you do right now, no, he go enter the papers, then news again. So right now, no, they for just taking time. But to me, as a Manchester United fan, no, they are make happy say he come back because if they go put time on for the team, it go take time. But I feel say it go work because the boy be gifted naturally, but it's just one mistake where you do know that what spoiling career now. Yeah, that's all I get to talk. Like make it just focus. Thank you.
Okay. Make I go to Rock the Jabba camp. Jabba go explain the details, give you pan. He has been following this news like crazy, man. Like you be serious. So we go explain everything, give you very soon. The details so but Rock, yeah, Lawrence, talk to you first. Now we'll go to Jabba, yeah. Yeah, okay, Rev, then go to Jabba. Lawrence,
Okay, yeah, Ajo.
Charlie.
So I feel like this case, then the states be interested for this case stop. Apart from say it be Greenwood and the woman in Matano, then the whole country, the country and Kasa be interested for this case. So it really go worry the guy. Me, I don't know if he will come back to football. Even so, I doubt he go fit play ball for Europe. That be how then the case they go. But right there, I don't know how it is. Then if it makes serious, like you know, go fit play ball for Europe. More times he will go some other side and go play. Because I make happy say he come back, but make we hope say the case Like he didn't die everything completely where he could fit play ball because the guy he get potential. He be one United player the fella man kasa like anytime United they play ball with Green no they miss some because Charlie he be top guy. So make you see. So make you hear from Jabba because as they talk say he gets more info on this news there. You go learn things.
Okay, Jabba, why you go off? I beg, come back, make you finish. Okay, Raven.
Yeah,
Raven,
so I
talk.
wanted to say that me, I'm an opposing fan. I'm not a United guy, but when situations like this happen, you know, you really feel for the players, and it goes back to the time where you're talking about the young players. This is something that they should really be watching, you know, because the world is always watching you, and something small can just spoil your career. But I don't know. I'm not really checked much on the Greenwood situation. I mean, even if information comes up, it's a very sensitive thing, but I'm reading that they've dropped charges. So is it that Greenwood has not, like, because we, you know, the time when this thing came up, we saw videos. So is it that Greenwood did it, but the girl is dropping charges, or you know, he didn't,
Okay,
like, he's innocent. I want to find, because if it's the case that the girl is dropping charges, it could still, you know, public opinion, people will still put pressure, especially on Manchester United and
yeah.
their brand and that could affect not just him, but I mean not just them, but their Greenwood's career. So I want to know which one is it, like, for clarity.
So Stephen will take over and give us all the details. So Stephen, Charlie, we are ready for you. Yeah,
Okay.
about like dates back to how it starts, like making get a clear picture of everything. Why? Charlie, thanks.
Okay, so I think way back in 2021, his girlfriend, I don't know if I should say ex-girlfriend because it looks like they still are there, started posting things on Instagram about being attacked and audios about Greenwood attacking her and all those things. So the police went to a house investigation and they arrested Greenwood. And United suspended him, Nike suspended him, Victor cancelled his deal. So he has been going to he had a bill and all those things. So he was like that. So later on, then the police people charged him with rape, attempted rape, assault, and all those things. So and coercion. So when they did that, he went to so they had to go to court. They kept postponing the case and all that. So today they said that the key witness, that is the girl, has come to say she will not continue with the case, and they've also found some new evidence. So because of that new evidence, they are saying that the judge says they've dropped the case, but the police people said yes, they've heard those things. They can say now that the case has been dropped, but they will still follow up on it. So now the case is over, but we don't know what comes next. But what the police are saying is that now the judges has dropped all the charges against him. So he doesn't have any charge because the girl, the key witness, has dropped the main case. Like she said, she won't continue with this. Looks like the legal team, she has told them that she won't continue with the case because I think 2 months or 3 months ago, Greenwood also went out with the girl and bought her designer dresses and stuff, and they had to revoke his bail. So now he was in police custody. He wasn't given bail again because they told him not to see the girl, but he and the girl went out again. So all those back and forth. So it looks like the girl decided that now let's just drop the case. So they said the key witness had decided to drop the case and they found some new evidence. So from now, they are just dropping all the charges against him. But that's what the police are saying. And they are saying that they will keep supporting and even advising their colleagues about how to solve these issues. But for now, the case has been dropped. So let's see what happens next.
Okay, Stephen, you be United fan. Make you connect this thing to in career or in future with United. How it will look like, the acceptance, the plans for Arm when he's back. What you hear about all those stuff too with him
Okay.
United.
So United didn't want to terminate his contract. They were still supporting him. So you could see that United said yes, he has been suspended and doesn't come for training. He kept giving updates and all those things that he has been suspended and he keeps coming for doesn't he's not supposed to come for training or they didn't cancel his contract. They just said they are supporting, but he has been suspended from United and from coming to training. So now I think they will need to get clearer view of what is really happening. Then maybe they'll ask the coach if he still wants to play with him. If the coach still wants to use him, maybe he'll take him through Sam therapy, like what he did with Jadon Sam, and let him go through that therapy again. And maybe if they still want to integrate into the team, I'm sure they'll remove the suspension and they'll bring him back. So let's see what happens from there. But for now, it depends on the coach and what he wants to do.
Okay, okay, I'll come back to you, Steve. Make I go to maybe you want to say something.
Yeah. So just to add to what Steven said, so I think I was listening to some journalists, and when we're just around, we hear about information on the Greenwood case, but this was like months ago, so like middle last year, when I can't remember the specific time, but the reason why United don't want to, like, they don't want to cut ties with him because they feel like there's a chance that he may be not guilty. Okay, and I read that United have this kind of model where United have this kind of model where like Greenwood is one of the players that come out as generational talents. So you can take it like a business having this really, really valued asset. So they want to keep him close till they know that okay, like right now, it's reached a point where we can't continue with Greenwood. So that's why, a normal typical club, if you're just a regular player, they would have cut ties with you because this is a very, very sensitive issue, even in the UK. So I think there's an aspect of not wanting to lose the assets with Greenwood, but that's why it goes back again to the fact that is she dropping charges, like Steven said, or is it that he is not guilty? So then there will still be some discussions because, like I said, at the end of the day, United is a brand, so there will be public opinion and these kind of things. These organizations, we can see how organizations are now tying closely to social matters, and the issue of domestic violence is not a really good one. It's very sensitive. So there could be a chance that he may return, but it looks very, very unlikely. I mean, to me, it looks very unlikely, and which is sad because he's a very, very talented player. I mean, you saw when he broke out at 18 and was playing at the top stage and everything. But we'll see. I mean, we shouldn't expect anything within the year, maybe even the 2 years, because, like I said, it's a very sensitive matter. But I think Ajon made mention to a point of him playing abroad, which is a possibility because that is less pressure and everything. So that could be realistic for his career. But like a career in England may be a bit difficult. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Let me take annual.
Yeah,
Annual.
I know. It be
Yeah,
annual.
annual. All
Yeah,
right. Charlie,
yeah.
talk.
Okay, with the case of Mason Greenwood, I see him returning to Manchester United, but probably not this season. Maybe from maybe the beginning of next season, but this season it will be unlikely because at this stage he's not in the right mindset and there's a lot going on. He's not match fit, and there will be a lot of things that will go on. And I don't think the coach will want to involve that with the way he's rebuilding the team and how things are going. So I think he would like to keep a lot of things underground, go low a little bit and get the kid on his feet because mentally he's not well, he's not stable.
Thank you very much. Okay, yeah. Good point, Charlie. Yeah, I was even talking about the psychological part. How is he gonna like deal with everything? Because the good news has come over, Charlie. He get a lot of things to do. Hey, he get a lot. If he has the right people around him, probably the steps will be like a little bit closer. We see the good we all knew. But Charlie, it won't be easy. But Charlie,
Yeah,
even for
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Mm.
And
Okay,
mental state is very, very important. Yeah.
exactly, exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's why I'm saying that you see what Sancho was also having some mental health issues. You understand? So Ten Hag told him to go off social media. So you saw that Sancho went, he deleted his pictures. He has been off for almost 3 months. That is the same thing is likely to happen to him. He might let him also go for those things just to refresh his mind and take him far away from things. That is how Ten Hag does some of his things. So it's likely this is the same thing now happen to him.
Yeah, okay. Let me go to Wise. I'll go to Kwab now. Wise, talk to
Yeah,
me,
guys. Yes, guys. Good afternoon.
Charlie.
I'm very happy to see this article about Greenwood being a free man. I know I'm a Chelsea fan, and then I always throw at Manchester United, but Greenwood has been one of the outstanding guys for Manchester United in terms of when they were in their crisis. Like, he came up, showing up in games, scoring goals, doing the proper cutting, not what Anthony is doing today. So I'm very happy to say Oye Freeman. But then probably as he's back, I know he's not going to move straight onto the pitch because like as my brother was saying, he'll be having some mental issues at least. Like, he's going to be going through a lot before coming back into the game. But then what I want to say is I'm very happy to say like now today he's free, and then I'm praying that they should do same to Mendy too, because like he's also going through similar issues. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. And then I just saw that Andre the day I used also confirmed as a Nottingham Forest player. Yeah, and that one too, let's say, I'm very happy about that one also. If Nottingham Forest thinks he's the man for them, then that one there, we all live to see. But then I think it's a good move for them though. But in terms of pacey games these days, as the EPL plays, it's going to be a problem. But if they think he is the man for them, then I'm also happy about that. That's what I have to say. Yeah.
Okay, all right, thanks. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just saw it, but we'll focus on Greenwood for now. We'll
Greenwood. Yeah.
discuss the day you
Yeah. All right.
yeah.
All right.
Okay, let me go to Pabna.
Yeah, Joe.
Pabna, you in Accra now?
Nah, I'm still in Sunyani. Ajo,
Okay,
I've already said to you, if you invite me, I'm coming to Accra. I base in Sunyani fully,
talk
but
to
I
us.
have, yeah. So you need to. If there's anything I have to come, then I have to come and do the job. Do you get it?
Talk to me, bro. Let's go.
Okay. I was far gone, and then my cousin came to wake me up and then said this to me. I just came online and I saw the news, and then I was happy. Like 3 months ago, I read the news about Manchester United giving this Mason Greenwood a training routine to go through because they knew much about the story to the guy. Like they knew what was going on. So like they have to go through a whole lot and then try to help the guy. Definitely, as this case started, most United fans knew that United is going to support him because of how they took him out and then how his number 11 is still not given to anybody through that process at Manchester United. Personally, I just feel, of course, he didn't do well because the charges against Mason Greenwood was too many. And then personally, I just felt it wasn't going to happen for him like how it has happened now, to the extent that there was a death threat. But I got to a point I felt quite okay when I heard they followed themselves. Some cases are being dropped, and then the cases that were dropped earlier were crucial ones that will put things together. The funny thing about this is he's going to lose some of his franchise. That is going to worry him. But aside that, the talent belongs to him, and that's what he needs to work on. I was happy just yesterday on the first, Sancho recovered from whatever happened to him during the Euros, and that was one thing that happened to, what do you call it, Rashford, and then they didn't get the right people around them to help them. But now Eric Ten Hag came in, brought people on board to help them, and then they've been able to go through. Now Mason Greenwood himself is now coming, and I think one good thing that he will have is that we are having a season ongoing, and then if Mason Greenwood will be part of Manchester United team, he has now till the preseason, and then he will go through a lot till the preseason to recover. So he will go through.
Okay, make I go to international. If Pabna come, then he will continue.
Bosu.
International, talk to me, bro. In Adam boss, I the 1 hour that boss you has a
Nah, Charlie. I be Chelsea them they kidnap people them things, but let me talk about, you see Mason Greenwood there. I think he's done. Public opinion, no. You know why? He's spoiled him already. So there's no way he will play for Man U again. I don't think he will even play in England. He cannot play in England anymore. He's done. They will take all his sponsorships, everything from him. It's really tough when someone says you rape them and later you come out as maybe not guilty. But as it stands, no, even if you go on all the international spaces, everyone is saying the girl dropped the charges sake of Mason Greenwood pay up. See, so like the thing is done. It be some they call something due process. That be what Man U they do. But I think after the season they'll just like terminate his contract or saying him on loan or there's no way Mason Greenwood will recover from this. So it be so they pray say Thomas Partey too, like everything will be fine give am sake of Partey cry me. I know they full bad give am. You this guy will advise you say fear women then things. See the way on that tail and thing why do am. Wait, you didn't see anything. You Yakubu Juma see your life now. So me, I know they feel give am cry. Then some guy need to the talk say they die, they go Nottingham Forest, so you make happy master. Nottingham Forest, they relegation. What is special about joining a relegation team? With a Ghana for the mediocre team, mediocre mind, mediocre mentality. Wow, what is special about joining a Nottingham Forest? Then last and so the way Chelsea they kidnap players, me I know they like so see I they pray say make them all flop this season. That's it.
Hey, Charlie, we don't talk about Mason Greenwood, no. You know, one part of come on, home back cow. Hey, Charlie, boys, you be serious? Okay, but Charlie, Charlie, hey, Greenwood. Who said,
Oh,
who think
but
we know?
Joe,
Yeah,
yeah, you see, a lot of people have to understand this thing. You see,
yeah, for
it's not
example,
like Greenwood has come out as innocent too. So like
that,
see the UK we see down here we see these issues especially pertaining to women and how is skewed towards the protection of women. So like this thing there will be some lingering effects on it. And I always say United is a brand, it's a business, it's a worldwide brand. They can't associate to um domestic violence because the same way we see the EPL, they are wearing these rainbow colored armbands. That's all the social pressure. Do you get it? So if it's a case that people are still dissatisfied, why is this Miss Greenwood matter investigated? Why is Greenwood playing for a club? Why are they accepting a social like bro? These things they will come up as conversations. But I'm
okay,
just praying that at least maybe it gets to a point where like I don't know, maybe like the girl comes out to say something publicly. I don't know if that's even a thing, but maybe she comes out to say something publicly to at least take some of the pressure off Greenwood and at least make the public,
Wave, talk to me, continue, Abeg.
yeah, to take all the pressure off Greenwood. Because these things we've seen them before. Like I mean, we've seen when it's man versus woman, the woman, like they protect them, and sometimes it's the case because like this thing that's happening, if she didn't voice it out, it would have been a problem. So I just hope that at least maybe that she can come out and say something because I think Stephen was saying that they were seen going out together, and the police said something about we were not supposed to see her, something like that. So something things like that is a good like public if they're seen publicly maybe together or something, and the girl comes out to say, okay, public. I don't even know if it's a thing, but that could take pressure off Greenwood and make the public know that okay, there's no issue now, so people can go and sleep. You kind of get it. But I mean, I wish him all the best. But the fact that they put him on training is good signs. It's like United, I'm not giving up on him because these kind of things when men start to go down these paths, if they are aligned with brands and they cut off deals, and so it's good. It's a good thing from United. I like the fact that they've not forsaken him completely. So let's just hope that maybe if people are saying next 2 years, I'm not even sure that you see him on the pitch. But he's still young. If he comes back and he's still good as a good player, I mean, United still have their man. So they should still hold on with Anthony and be fooling another right wing
Okay,
before they
Father, bro. Thanks, bro. Thanks for.
yeah.
Okay, so Charlie, guys, this say I put some flyer for the top there, pro Twitter space. So what we're gonna do be say, I go do this announcement again every weekend, like weekend games. You say we day house and it be weekend, and for pro no, the workers know they around to. I mean, edit videos and things. So we go do for here. Then we just go shoot and go their channel top. So other people to go listen to your takes and your opinions about games. It go blow out if you be upset and things or somebody win big game. We go do if you be Saturdays especially, even Sundays, we go do or Fridays for any game be interesting. Or some previews and reviews, breaking news, we go do for here. Then we go shoot and go there fast. We want this year. We want. I mean, Charlie, from all angles, what you see, from all angles. Even how busy, no matter how busy we go, we do. We go do them. We go do them because the pro and the
Ajo.
football team, we all we dey do them, Charlie. We all we on our opinions they here. Charlie, Ghana for money bomb buta. I read about. So Charlie. So yeah, that's what we go do. So we go end here. Okay, Lawrence, what you want to talk? Lawrence.
Yeah. I just so it go be like the normal review they do for the channel top or something.
Yeah. If it be reviewer, we go review them for here.
But I feel like the review they do for pro for the YouTube channel top, it no be enough. The time no be enough because plenty things did and you people.
We know they hear you, Rock. We know they
Yeah,
hear
they hear you. We really hear you.
Okay. What are they talk
Amplify
they
your
say?
voice more.
You dey hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are they talk they say? If this be the normal review, then that be fine. Cause the review you they do for the channel, the YouTube channel, no. Me, I dey feel like it no be enough. Sometimes
Okay.
people get plenty things stock, like you get things stock, but I don't know how you people structure your time and things. But I feel like it no be enough. You people know the complete things, although they hit on the very important things, but you know the complete and plus your submissions. So if
Yeah,
this space come top, I think it go be better.
it go help because it's a be
Help.
YouTube way there for edits than things. So
Yeah.
sometimes for the time be very important than thing, the time in your back. But yeah, with the back, that's why we want to get them from all angles. So make you make this pro the pro space to try make you make them heavy than big. If anybody know anybody, okay, I will talk that one later. Anybody away, I will hit that one. So Charlie,
Hello?
yeah, Japa,
Yeah.
yeah, with the wrap up. What's up?
So
Any addition?
no, so yeah, right now then say there you see people are the problem is people are still not looking at what the statement said that the girl has withdrawn the key reason, and there has been new evidence. So there are a lot of new evidences that is helping the case being dropped. So unless the because that is maybe a stronger reason why they dropped the case. Maybe the girl can drop, but if the new evidence wasn't strong, they would have continued with the case. But the new evidence is strong. That is why they've dropped the case. But people are not looking at that. So unless maybe the new evidence comes out, when it comes out before we know what really was the new evidence that helped him out. So that's what we have to wait and see. Because it's like Mendy's case.
Okay,
Mendy's case, there was a new evidence. So let's just wait and see what happens and see what United will release. Because we should expect United to release a statement soon.
okay. So we'll draw the curtains here, and if any updates, we will do them.
Ajo,
Yes.
yeah, wrapping up in me too. I guess on TikTok, like I hear about Mbappe in injury where I don't want. They said if he go come back, he go miss the first leg of even the Champions League, no. Then the following week before he go feel recover fully. We are the one. You don't hear anything of that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not hearing anything for now.
Yedi in March, no, he get injury. So now at the follow up, then I can't see say Fabrizio's have talk about that since he go injury where he go miss buying the man.
Yes. He's gone for a tie. He has a thigh injury, so he's likely to miss the first leg of the Bayern game.
He Chelsea they come by and he go injury. He make it with the
Like
He
you know,
has
we
a
go
Benes by everybody. What's up?
project Mbappe.
Ah.
We start projecting Mbappe. We go worry and pass. PSG better than vex. We figure them plus the edge. Yeah, we don't give them the edge. So then say them vex. You want take Arab man? They go win Champions League. What that? Fair. I'm forgetting the hooker. We don't go take give up. Okay, so Charlie guys, we go wrap up for here then, Charlie. If anything, we will come back again.
okay.
All right, Charlie. Safe.
All right. Peace out all.